Your morning news now. Millions of U.S. children are lining up to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Pfizer's reduced dose pediatric shots began to be administered on Tuesday night, shortly after federal officials approved it for 5 to 11-year-olds. Parents rushed to book appointments for their children, many expressing relief that they finally could get immunized. Not everyone is on board, though. Nearly a third of parents in a recent survey said they weren't planning to have their kids vaccinated immediately. Another third said they won't vaccinate their children at all. CBS News is projecting that New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy has won a second term. Murphy's narrow victory over Republican challenger Jack Ciattarelli makes him the first Democratic governor to be reelected in New Jersey since 1977. It comes after Democrats suffered an Election Day blow in Virginia, where GOP Governor-elect Glenn Youngkin defeated Terry McAuliffe. And even with the loss in New Jersey, Election Day 2021 turned out to be a strong turnout for Republicans. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is making a major change to President Joe Biden's massive spending bill, adding 4 weeks of paid family and medical leave to the measure. That provision was included in an earlier draft before Democrats scrapped it. It marks a major shift in strategy for Pelosi after she has said multiple times she would only move a bill that could pass in the Senate. Analysts believe Pelosi's shift could be part of a Democratic effort to unify the party's messaging after suffering a significant loss in Virginia's gubernatorial race on Tuesday. The trial of the men accused of murdering Ahmaud Arbery begins tomorrow in Georgia. Gregory McMichael, Travis McMichael, and William Roddy Bryan are on trial for what happened in this neighborhood February 23, 2020, when 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery, out for a jog, was chased down, shot, and killed. The McMichaels said they suspected Arbery of burglary, so they went after him to make a citizen's arrest. Bryan joined the chase and allegedly hit Arbery with his truck. Then Travis McMichael says he shot Arbery in self-defense. All three men have pleaded not guilty.
And as you get ready to step outside the door this morning, we're looking at temperatures of 36 degrees in La Crosse, of 29 though. Started this morning. Your drivecast is looking pretty good. Partly cloudy skies for the afternoon, and then a little bit cloudier here, it looks like, for the evening.
The Wisconsin Department of Justice is investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting in Eau Claire. Police say 2 officers responded to a 911 call Wednesday afternoon about a home intruder armed with a knife. When officers got inside the home, they found a woman with a stab wound and the armed intruder. One of the officers shot the intruder, who died at the home. Investigators have not released the names of anyone involved, but did tell News 8 Now the intruder was a 30-year-old Eau Claire resident. Per department policy, the 2 officers are on administrative leave while the DOJ investigates. Hunters in Wisconsin are getting ready for this year's gun deer season. The 9-day hunt will take place November 20th through the 28th. The DNR says more than 875,000 deer hunters take part every year and contribute more than $235 million to state and local economies. Starting today, volunteers in Toma will begin handing out all the donations they receive through the Coats for Kids drive. The free coats will be available at Lighthouse Assembly of God Church. Pickup is by appointment only, and all volunteers and attendees must wear a mask and practice social distancing. Pickup runs through Saturday. Happening Saturday, you can help the Hunger Task Force during the return of iFeed. Members of Rotary Interact clubs at 7 local high schools will hold drive-up donation drives starting at 9 in the morning. All the proceeds in non-perishable food items will go to the Hunger Task Force.
Temperatures continue to warm up into the mid-50s by tomorrow, low 60s for the weekend, and also into early next week on Monday. Still looking at the 60s there. Could see some chances of rain by midweek of next week.
Hey, thanks so much for sharing your morning with us. We're going to send you now to CBS Mornings, and we hope to see you right back here tomorrow.